Good blessed Saturday, January the 9th, 2021. It's about 7:05 p.m. I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace. And the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't even matter whether you like me, nor my YouTube videos. But I encourage you to subscribe to them. It's Raymond, R-A-Y-M-O-N-D, I-V-I-V-Y. It doesn't cost you anything financially nor material. All it costs you is your undivided attention. Now I'm going to make this brief. Normally when I say it's brief, I might go 15 minutes. My daughters and them said I can't stop talking. But anyway, I just want to give family that's far away and not able to come by and things, or don't know the update with my dad. You know, I talked to the doctor today, and then I talked to my cousin Francine in St. Louis. I talked to my niece Sarika Fizel in the Illinois and Chicago suburbs. Talked to my sister Barbara in Chicago. Talked to my cousin Tina Watson. Talked to my uncle Irvin and my aunt Rose. Talked to my aunt Vernice. And talked to my big brother Gus in Sikeston, Missouri, and I concluded that my dad, it'd probably be Monday, he'll be coming home, and that's nothing else that they can do. Right now, they said he's eating and taking his medicine, and they just put him on another IV today for antibiotics for 2 days, which would be Monday. So I'm going to be preparing to bring him home on what they call hopsis. If you don't bring him on hopsis, and I bring him home anyway, there's nothing else that they can do at his age but put a tube in his chest, and that's not guaranteed nothing. If you put the tube in the chest and find out the rest of the fluid that's in his lung is cancer, it'll be in stage 4. I'm not going to take my dad through that pain. I thank God for October 2014, 6 years ago and some months. God put it on me to go up there to get him because he had been diagnosed with dementia. And dementia, you go downhill. The only thing can turn dementia around is an act of God. My dad is the oldest Ivy living. And I came down here May the 3rd, 1996, and was helping his mother out. She was able to get around like my dad, but she needed somebody to be there with her, and she passed away. Now, God may see that I may pass away before my dad, but if not, his wishes was to go out to Bloomfield, Missouri, Veteran Cemetery, where his brother, one of his younger brothers, my uncle Ernest Ivy, also known as PC, is at. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm sitting in his room. I haven't been able to sleep, because I know that his time may be before I go get him, or it may be after I do. In what case, in any case, I'm just preparing myself for it. It hasn't been easy. I'm not looking for any sympathy, because God put certain people in certain places. Everybody can't do what I did. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I'm stronger than anybody, but God sends certain people in certain areas. I'm going to leave y'all, just pray for me and my 2 youngest daughters. They done seen so much death. But they prepared, and we know that death is one thing that's promised to all human beings. In Washington, D.C., on just past Wednesday, I believe it was, January the 6th. They had a riot there. A police officer lost his life. A woman lost hers, and 3 other people lost their lives because of the ignorance of those individuals that was protesting not the way the First and the 14th Amendment says, which you have a right to peacefully protest. You have a right to peacefully assemble. You have a right to peacefully speech. You have a right to peacefully associate. But wasn't nothing peaceful about that, y'all. Nothing at all. But I just want to say this. Those of y'all that's worried about whether I'm going to make it through this here, I'm going to make it. God gave me 2 young, strong daughters who, if God allowed them to see this year in July, a week apart from each other, they would be 15 and 16 years old. And if I go tomorrow, even though they'll be hurt, one thing about them, they some strong girls, and they know who family and friends really is. Peace. Be still.